What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Revelation Communication. This is the 114th episode, the 45th episode of Season 3 here in the year 2022. And let me jump right into it. This is going to kind of be off the cuff today. I traditionally have some notes prepared. I have some, things written down that, I kind of want to say and expound upon as I go through this podcast. But today's a little different. I really don't have anything written down other than, a couple of verses. And so I don't know how this is going to go this morning. I don't even know if this is going to make the cutting room floor, if this is even going to be published at the end. I may just very well delete it and move on and just not even really do anything today, because it's just the kind of mood I'm in right now. But I do want to, as I always do, I do want to share a verse, Psalm 27:14, and it says this: "Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord." If I haven't shared that verse before, maybe I have, I don't know, but it's something that I'm really trying to stay focused on. I'm really trying to stay encouraged in right now, because man, I'm kind of just going through a season of discouragement, and it's just hard, man. If you've kind of been in a place where you're just discouraged, it's just kind of hard to get through it. It's difficult to get through it, and you can receive all the encouragement you want, man, from people that are close to you. I do, man. I hear it and I receive it, and for the moment, it certainly does, nourish my soul and nurtures me to an extent, but it doesn't take away, really overall what you are discouraged in, because, ultimately, I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm waiting on the Lord to show up. I'm waiting on the Lord to do something. I'm waiting on the Lord to open some doors, and it's been frustrating as of late that it's not happening. It's been frustrating that, I kind of measure, results, based off numbers, man. I'm a numbers guy. I measure results based off, where I am and where, I've been able to go. I worked, y'all know my story. I worked for 21 years in hospitality, and for all of those 21 years, I was able to progress and grow and ultimately, man, came, to a position, of executive leadership and, director of operations and had 500 plus people, working under me and just in charge of multiple areas, and so, I'm sort of driven by those kind of results. I was driven, you measure success, right, based on, where you're able to go and what you're able to get, and maybe what you're in charge of and positions of authority and power. I mean, most of us measure results based off of that, and when you don't see that, when you don't experience that, when you don't get that, when it hasn't been received, it's certainly discouraging, man, to say the least, and it's humbling, a lot of humility in it, and to be, at my age, and to be out on a limb, so to speak, on a plank, so to speak, doing what I'm doing, at this point in my life, to not, I guess, see results, man. It's discouraging. I'll be honest with y'all, dude. I had 4 people sitting in church on Sunday, man. You guys, man, it breaks me, man. It hurts. It hurts, man. It hurts my heart, and it don't feel good, because I pour my heart, I pour my passion into the work that I believe the Lord has given me. I prepare, I study, expectantly, man, waiting on the Lord. Here we are, man, back to our verse, waiting on the Lord to do something big, man. And it seems that week after week, it's just kind of the same. It's just kind of the same, and man, I don't mean to be freaking crying on here. I don't mean to be, pouring my heart out, wearing my emotions on my sleeve. Man, that ain't me. But I'm just kind of in a position where I didn't even know if I was going to get behind this microphone and in front of this camera this morning to do this, because I just, I'm just discouraged. I just, I'll be frank, I don't want to do it. And that's kind of where I'm at. But, what else am I going to do? I can do my own will. I can certainly say I'm not doing this anymore and go and do something else. I can do that real easy. I could stop it today and in a matter of days be doing something different, but is that the Lord's will? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to compare myself to anything else, man. Paul talks about that, I don't want to compare myself to other people, to other ministries, to other things that others got going on. But again, man, results are results. I mean, numbers don't lie, and growth doesn't lie. When there's growth, man, when there's numbers, I mean, those are results. When there's tangibles. Tangibles are results of effort. There's tangibility in work, and that is, you're rewarded, you're promoted, you're added, you're whatever the case is. And I've gone through an entire life, really, at least when I started working, of, tangible results, based on what I was doing, getting promoted in the military, in the Marine Corps, making NCO, those were tangibles. Why? Because it was based on what I was doing, and rewards, I guess, promotions, I guess, for work and stuff. And so, I don't know. Maybe I need to change my mindset. Maybe I need to adapt to some different way of thinking. I don't know, but this is just kind of where I'm at. And so I just wanted to to jump on here and just kind of share my heart with you all this morning. I don't think I'm going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere unless the Lord moves me, unless He takes me and asks me to do something different. I certainly want to continue what I'm doing. I love with all my heart preaching and teaching the Word of God. I get great joy, standing up there and opening my Bible and being able to speak and I like doing these podcasts. I enjoy doing it, man. But it comes with a big burden, man, and I'm just kind of in that position right now where I don't know. Tangibility, I guess. But in the meantime, I'm gonna wait on the Lord. because I ain't got nothing else better to do. I want his will to be done. My will don't work. I've tried it before, man. My ways don't work. I've tried it before. And so I'm just waiting on the Lord, praying that his will be done, and, trying to be of good courage, as the psalmist wrote, trying to find that strength in my heart. Hoping and praying that, there's joy there that comes, and maybe some tangibles that come along with it. But anyways, that's all I got to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Solomon Stewart with Revelation Communication.